I looked over to my friend.
Kind of was my focus. All I got.
Probably the job I would have is awesome restaurant owner, and I would cook barbecue all the time.
If I weren't teaching, I would be a psychologist. So I prefer cognitive psychology, so I'd probably do something with that.
I said I wanted to be a teacher when I was 9 years old, and that's just kind of was my focus. I love to bake. Maybe I'd open a bakery, a cafe.
Probably something in sports or using math in a different way.
I probably would be a travel agent. I don't know there's a whole lot of those anymore, though.
My biggest fear is, this is crazy, I don't like lakes because I'm scared of fish.
My greatest fear is tornadoes. Ever since I watched The Wizard of Oz when I was little, I'm terrified of them. So as soon as it storms, I'm checking the weather constantly, making sure there's not a tornado.
If ever I'm at a high position, like looking down over a stairwell, I do get a sudden urge to be like, okay, I gotta step back because what if I'll fall? So maybe a slight fear of heights.
I would say probably like doing something in life for long term that doesn't make me happy. Like having a job that I don't enjoy.
I would say my greatest fear is probably uncertainty. I like knowing what's going to happen. I like knowing the order of things. And as soon as we're facing uncertainty, which you may or may not know this year is full of, that throws me off kilter.
Getting to know you guys and getting involved in whatever way I can.
So I'm excited to be able to get to know kids on a more in-depth basis than I kind of got the beginnings of it last year, meeting with kids once or twice, and that was kind of about it, and then we stopped. So I want to pick up from that.
I'm super excited to just meet everyone and see what kind of potential these young musicians have.
I'm hopeful that I can help a lot of kids this year, either with illness or whatever they bring to my plate.
I'm excited to meet students, get to know you guys as much as I can. I've heard great things about relationships that ASC teachers have had with students. I know things are going to be a little bit different this year, but we're going to do as much as we can to be around you guys and stay in touch.
A fun fact about me is I have an identical twin sister. We kind of didn't really get into a lot of trouble, and I know that's boring to say, but we were so determined for people to not confuse us for each other that we never tricked anybody. We didn't do any of that because we didn't want to be confused for each other. So no fun stories, sorry.
I like to run a lot, so I've ran five marathons. So my favorite was in Charleston, just because my family was there, and then we went to the beach all day, and I did nothing the whole day after running. So
I used to play guitar in Mass on Sundays. I know my boys sometimes, if we are around a guitar, will say, hey Mom, pick that up and play something.
I had a teacher in high school. He told us, just be yourself and don't be afraid to kind of do what you love and enjoy one another, and you can kind of do whatever you want in life. You just got to work for it. So
My piece of advice is always get to know as many people as you can and put yourself out there even though it makes you uncomfortable. Making those connections will help you to be successful in high school.
Be yourself. Just be who you are. Live your truth. Be excited about who you are. Don't try to be anybody else or behave a certain way to impress somebody. Just be who you are.